Hello guys, so today we're going to look at the main data types that you can define and use in your Go applications. So we can start off by looking at integers in Golang. So of course we can define a very simple integer, let's say a, then we can maybe say it's as a value of 90, and then we can come and print it out here. So yesterday we looked at how you declare a variable. You have the var key, the name of the variable, the data type, and the initial value. So this is how you define integers. If you're going to look at a float, of course you're just going to use the same thing. Let's say var b, then we have a float of maybe 32 bits or 64 bits, and then you can initialize it. Then you can also come and print it here. Let's run this and see it. And then to initialize of float 32 bit, of course you can just do the same, but here you're going to have float 32. And then you can initialize booleans. Of course booleans is a yes or no thing, so you can say var is go awesome, something like that. And then of course it's going to be a boolean. Then we initialize it here, then we can print it out. So most of these data types, you will use them in your day-to-day applications when you're building your application. And then you can look at string and say var, let's say fname. Of course it's going to be a string. Then you can initialize it as Clinton. Then you have your fname. And then you can have there are very many data types, but the main ones, we have the integers. Of course for integers you can have something like, let's say var a9. Of course we have int. Now when you click on int, we have int 16 bit, 32 bit, 64 bit, 8 bit. You can choose the one that you want. And when you come to float as well, we have float 32 and float 64. Then we have boolean, we have string, we also have an unassigned value, and there are very many different data types, but I believe these are the main ones that you're going to be using in your day-to-day application. So this is how you define simple data types in your Go project. And of course you use this format: the variable name, the variable key, the variable name, the data type, and finally you can initialize it. So guys, thank you and see you in the next video.